think that it is morning, but it feels like morning because MJ just had an hour nap and her brain has not woken up. But that doesn't matter because I don't need to be awake to die in Tor, right?
You don't need a brain.
I don't need a brain. I don't need brain. I don't need anything. We have a guide, luckily. Because if we didn't have a guide, and then we were depending on just Larry and I, we might be in some really big trouble.
I mean, but you gotta admit, it would kind of be fun. I mean, for everybody else, it would be terrible for us. We would not enjoy that at all. But the audience would probably really enjoy it.
I think the audience would love it.
Oh no! Oh no! That is the wrong thing to say, Andrea. Andrea in chat just said, guys, my Wi-Fi is all wonky, keeps losing internet access for some reason. This will be great. Oh no, he's gone. And he's gone. Oh,
mine has been really bad too, actually. But I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm the only one in the house who's not on Wi-Fi. We bought extra repeaters because the lightning had blown some out. By the way, I made it through yesterday, the 1-year anniversary, without my house blowing up or anything. I was
congratulations.
Pretty pleased about that, to be honest. And I've lost my thoughts. Oh yeah, so we had these Wi-Fi repeaters to get around our big house, right? We used the Eros, and we bought the new ones to replace the old ones that blew out, and got an extra to make the house actually move better, right? Move the house coverage better. Wow, see?
Yep. I gotcha. No, we're following. We're all with you. Keep going.
And they're like fighting with each other so that our internet, the Wi-Fi keeps blinking out, and you sit there and watch them and they like blink red light at you. I'm all, what? Are you guys being taken over by the Sith? Come on. And just constant blinking in and out of the Wi-Fi. So it's been a headache for the last day. Kari is saying the death counter rejoices. Oh, Andrew's gonna get a new router, hopefully. That's good.
Are you able to talk, Andrea?
I haven't heard him yet.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yay!
Okay, yay, you're there. Good.
Here comes our guide. Do 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 do. Here comes our guide, and we'll be all right. Yes.
But I suspect this is gonna crash any minute.
That's okay. Help get us to don't direction us. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! I just realized. So, as of like the last time we recorded, I unsubscribed from Star Wars: The Old Republic for the first time in 10 years, by the way.
Yeah, wow.
And you cannot be the leader of a guild if you are not subscribed.
What?
Yeah. So, Andrea, welcome to your promotion.
Oh no. No, that's retarded.
Oh gosh.
That is so stupid of a thing. You're not allowed to have a guild unless you're paying us?
Yeah.
Like, make
yeah.
the game freaking worth paying for, people. 10 years of paying them. And they're going to take... I can understand, like, not maybe a new account, not spamming brand new accounts, but... What the ever-living... Wow.
Yeah. So,
Supreme Overlord. I like the sound of that.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. If he's in game, are you in game? Can we invite you yet?
Yes.
That's your job, Larry.
Hold on, he just got in game. Patience.
Oh, so everybody can see extreme levels of exhaustion with MJ, and so they've done a lot of studies saying that going without sleep mirrors a drunken state, and you can kind of watch that with me. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all good. Everything's good. I can speak. I'm so out of it, y'all. We're in tour. This is OPTV, and we're going after the Galactic Loremaster achievement because
yeah, that's right. Okay, 7 minutes in. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
We have Larry and I might have an achievement problem. We're achievement junkies here. And,
I mean, what else is there to do? I mean,
I was gonna say that in the post. I said, they could stop anytime they wanted to, like if there was content to do or something, but I refrained. I refrained. Oh.
This is the 10-year. I don't want this to turn into a rag on tour.
Why not?
This is the 10-year anniversary of this game. This is supposed to be like a huge thing, and like no content, none. I mean, we got very little content. So much like it takes like an hour to do. We were able to do the content in at our slow pace, at our extremely slow pace. In what, 2 streams, maybe? I mean, a stream and a half, really. The new stuff.
Yeah. Wait, when is the anniversary? Did we miss it?
Oh, it was last December.
Oh.
10 years was last December.
Yeah, that was a half a year ago, Larry. That didn't just happen.
No, we're in the 10th year, is what I'm saying.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
right.
We're in the 10th year. This is like and they said, and like and Keith Koenig and Charles Boyd and all those cool people said that this would be an all-year celebration. Well, you've missed the first 6 months of celebrating.
Yeah.
Let's get some real celebrating going on here, okay? The last half. You got a last half of the year to make up for that. Yeah. Let's see. See if you can do that.
Yeah, we'll see when the operation is released.
Right? That was supposed to be in January when that was supposed to come
out. I had an update today.
It's on the test server.
So did they mistake January for June? Did that J
Maybe.
kind of throw them off a little?
They are very dates are confusing. Months are confusing. Especially if you're working in the gaming industry.
Things are moving very slow. Yeah.
If you're in the gaming industry, you don't know how to tell dates or time or anything. Where is everybody? Where are we going? We should probably start this thing. Maybe.
I'm still standing on Droman. Am I on Droman Koss? I'm at the Jedi Academy. No, the Sith place. Something. We were supposed to be going in alphabetical order.
So which ones are you missing?
All right. We've done Alderaan. We've done...
Oh, dear God.
What?
I can't fast travel.
Wait, you can't fast travel because you're not subbed? That can't be true. I can fast travel.
Maybe because I'm in... I don't know.
You probably have a cooldown, maybe? I don't know.
I just logged in, so... Oh, I see why. I see why I can't fast travel. Okay, never mind. I was on Korriban technically, even though I was in the stronghold. I was on Korriban.
Well, there's the you can't fast travel inside the hangars and stuff. I think that's
Yeah,
I really don't get why.
I don't either.
Some places you can quick travel. Seems really stupid, but yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Okay, so
yeah.
alphabetically, so now what?
Okay, well,
Belsavis?
alphabetically, we need to do the Republic Balmora.
Republic Balmora. That's an R, technically, not a B.
How about the Imperial Balmora? Can we do that?
We already finished that one.
Because,
Oh, dang it.
Okay, if you want.
shall we try
Are
to
we-
do the Republic planets? Balmora and Taris and Coruscant and
Oh, let's just
the-
move on to Belsavis. Why not? Let's just go
Yeah.
that way.
Let's do it.
Belsavis, I need. That's Bestiary. I need everything. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of. Yeah, we're gonna be spending a lot of time in Belsavis, apparently. Okay.
kind of.
There's like 10 things there. So much.
Do you have the? You're still on the splash screen. Yeah, Ikari's also saying.
Oh, yeah. Y'all didn't want to see any of that. No. Larry comes in. He was in chat. Did I have
So
the wrong
there's-
date? And I'm like, no, I'm just slow.
So
Alright.
there's a few things that are Republic only. The World Razor is Republic only. The Infinite Empire is Republic only.
Okay.
So
Well,
we
we'll
So
either
we're
we do
just-
that today or just
Well,
Maybe we
let's-
run through this stuff and then change to Republic, and then
Yeah.
we can go from this back to. Oh my goodness.
yeah, because
Mostly
I'm looking at the list in Dolphy's site, and there are no Imperial only
on Balsavis.
on Belsavis.
But there's
So it's
Republic only?
probably there are 2 Republic onlys.
It's like unfair.
But to do one of them, okay. So to get the World Razor Codex entry, you need to complete the Belsavis Planetary Arc.
Oh, are you kidding
And
me?
to
or,
do
or can we
the-
just get in the or can or as in have finished or
You need to do a mission that's called the World Razor, and that's the last mission of the Planetary Arc.
But it has to
Also-
be Republic?
Yes, that's what it says on Dolphy's guide. The other entry, it's called the Infinite Empire, which is also Republic only, and it's by doing a daily.
So, Tor just
Okay.
wants me to hate it more.
Yes, it really does.
Yeah.
That is so stupid. Stupid. Oh yeah, Hikari says for the anniversary, celebrating a whole bunch of changes no one wanted. Yay.
Yep.
So, shall we do Belsavis or save it for?
We're already here,
For-
so we're doing something of it here. Just,
Well, we could go to another planet.
I'm here. Go find us something. Just. Grr.
All right.
Okay. So
I don't even think this character has done the whole Belsavis story thing.
No. No, well, they would have to be Republic side anyway, is what we're looking for, as far as story is concerned.
It's just.
So, anytime I see squares like this, maybe I'm the only person who wants to do it, but I always want to do the Knights move. See what I'm doing? See?
Yep.
I'm moving like a knight.
Heaven help us all! So, in order to do this achievement, we're gonna have to spend time taking my Republic character through the story of this stupid planet.
Yeah.
Probably, and it probably won't be the only one.
Super schnurfer, furger, schnurber.
This will be fun.
You just reminded me of Muttley, that dog from the Flying Circus or something, whatever it was called.
Man, I mean, seriously, Tor? Why? Just stinking why? Oh, you're air drumming.
Yes.
All right. So, are we all on the same map, or?
Oh.
We
yeah, I
are.
forgot
You aren't.
Of course.
So change maps, lose your internet, then we'll be. This is. All right, so I'm pretty much finding that our go alphabetical thing has already just been totally ruined.
that. Yep.
Oh no, there you are.
Oh.
Oh, hi. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we going?
Following the
So-
leader.
There's 3 lore objects on this map.
Okay.
2 of them are fairly close to you.
To where I am right now?
Yes, to where we are right now.
Oh, we are. Okay. We are. Okay, got it.
Here we go. I mean, is this game seriously trying its best to make me just want to leave
Yes.
it for good?
Yep.
Taking away guild leader permission from somebody who has been in this game and as a paying customer for 10 years. That is absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah.
And yet, par for the course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Never unsubscribe from this game. That is like the worst. If you're actually wanting to play this game, you have to sub.
What happens if Andrea stops subbing? What's going to happen? Does the guild get disbanded?
No. It goes to
Here it
whichever
is.
person. It goes to whichever person is subbed in the guild, and then if nobody is subbed in the guild, then it just stays.
Was there anyone else in the guild? Like,
I think it's just us 3, to be honest. Yeah. So.
Can Andrea give it back, or is it like?
Oh,
Does
yeah.
it say
yeah.
no? You can't. No, I mean.
Oh,
I'm
you
wondering.
mean like right now?
Yeah.
Like right now? I'm pretty sure it will not let him.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, if it's not subbed, I don't think I can.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that is. All right.
Yeah,
where to next?
I've had to actually deal with that before because I had a guild where the guild leader couldn't afford to sub or something along that line, although he played like all the time and had like I don't know.
Ah, no, I can actually.
Oh, you can?
It says the guild will be downgraded to a free-to-play player guild with you as leader.
Wait. So what does that mean?
I have no idea, but probably it has less benefits. Maybe it doesn't have the fleet summon thing or whatever. I don't know what's the differences between a free-to-play guild and a normal guild.
Well,
There's a question. What's the difference between?
oh, what? Yes, Hikari, you don't have to sub. No, you're right. You don't have to sub in order to play the game. You don't have to sub. However, if you want to actually play the game, you have to sub because there's a lot of things you can't do, and it'll cost a lot more money than subbing.
Operations for one.
Yeah, yeah. Do they even have operations passes anymore? I don't think they did. I think they got rid of them, didn't they?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You used to be able to do operations on a pass.
Or maybe you're limited to one operation per week.
Something like that. You know they have zero sugar mountain Baja Blast Mountain Dew now. Just wanted to point that out. Anybody who can't have sugar, I don't know anybody that might be like that. But if you are, that's me. It's me. I'm talking about me.
Ooh, little book. Datapad.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're actually okay. So I do not like zero sugar sodas or anything like that. But I actually like the Baja Blast.
Can you
zero
quick
sugar.
travel to the resettlement camp, which is the other quick travel point on this map?
Resettlement camps. Got it.
I like how they're like just.
It's
traveling.
the other one next to us.
They're traveling without finding out whether I can get there or not.
I figure if I could get there, you can get there.
Usually not. Hikari says I drink all the zero sugar Mountain Dews.
Yeah, I do not, but Baja Blast is good. I do, but then
nobody likes having all their stuff taken away from them, right?
right.
You know, like guilds and operations and Mountain Dews. I mean,
is there a zero sugar guild raids? Guilds and raids? Because I'd like to have that, please.
Oh. I mean, are we gonna have to give up tour and do something else at some point? Because I don't. If it reaches the point where, where it's just, you know,
a slog,
wanting to. You say you don't want to bash on them. I think they rightly deserve a little bashing.
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah. I just don't want to turn into a. Oh, I'm very close to reaching my maximum credits.
Oh.
I've already reached my maximum credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had like 30,000 on each, or 30 million on each character, and I now have 1 million on each character.
Yep. Oh. Oh.
That's all right. I don't. Oh my gosh! And so it's been a really long time since I've looked at the GTN in this game.
Yeah.
Those prices are insane now. Just like.
Yeah, I sold.
Wow.
I don't usually do a lot of stuff on the GTN.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm really, really poor.
Yeah.
But I sold one of those one of those major experience boosts.
Yeah.
The 3-hour one for 35 million credits.
That is so dumb.
Is that what I want to click over there?
I think so.
Yep, automated security. Yay.
Yeah, the Fed really needs to increase loan rates and Star Wars: The Old Republic like a long time ago.
Hikari, my suggestion is to either play something else or do
Um,
backseat tour
Well,
streams.
oh, Scheisse.
Oh
Yeah.
no, now what?
I forgot one other one other lore object down there near the other ones.
Oh, okay. Well, we can hit it on the way back.
Yeah, it's inside one of the one of those prison tunnel thingies. That's why I
Okay,
did. That's why I missed it.
that's fine. We can get it on the way back. It's great.
Yeah, we're fine. It's all good.
We could do a mod tour of Conan Exiles until everything breaks at 3.0.
True.
You know about 3.0, right? For
Sorcery?
Conan Exiles? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna break everything. It's breaking everything.
Oh, I know. I
Like-
mean, they'd already said in the beginning, yeah, if we did sorcery, it'd pretty much break the, break the game.
No.
No, they basically they I've talked to them about this like from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So,
No. I know, but the way that they are doing it, though, just it kind of undermines everything that has been built up before. I'm not a fan at all of how they're changing everything, and I mean not that if it had come out the way that they're doing it, sure, that's fine, but
whoa, dizzy.
it's breaking everything, and I there are some mods that have been around and like are a huge part of the community, as to why people are playing the game, that are going to literally be unplayable. And I mean, like, to the point to where they're pretty much going to have to rebuild the mod from scratch. I mean, they'll still have the assets,
Huh.
but all of the background.
Yeah.
Got a bestiary lore.
I noticed.
Woohoo! Like, I don't know if you're familiar with mods for, but like,
I know a couple, but otherwise I ignore them.
yeah, yeah, because I know you're kind of an anti-mod kind of person. I understand. That's right.
Because it,
Because of this reason right here.
Exactly because of this reason right here. Like 100% it's this reason. Not that people can't do awesome things. Not that they aren't amazing things that completely better. It's just that too often it's been a situation where it's like, oh, yeah, you paid for this game. That's great. They did an update, but your game's unplayable because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to make it more like modern survival. No, I mean, I get the changes. I'm not a...
Where's the entrance? Oh, there it is.
I'm not hating on the changes completely, but I don't like. So, like, I like the sorcery stuff that they're adding, and from a gameplay point of view, I like that part. It's the background stuff that they're changing that is really annoying me. All of the the foundational mechanics that they're changing. That's what gets me. Hey, somebody cleared this out for us. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
Is this it? What's this little thing?
It's probably for the for
Ancient
some mission.
control nodes.
Oh, yeah, it's for a mission. Yep, remember that.
But it
It's
is
over
nice
here.
and shiny. Car says I didn't see there were good changes. Yeah, what I don't understand is actually, Conan had done well and managed to avoid some of the. Why make yourself like other survival games? There are reasons some of them are problematic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just, yeah. If we do that, I'll just hang back and watch Larry run through things because I'm not installing these mods on my computer to join him.
Oh, why not? They'll be fun.
No. No.
Only one at a time. I wouldn't ask to do more than one at a time.
Oh.
My game server has like 40 of them on there. Just to say, I don't. But we'd only do one at a time.
Look at this. We have the top 4. Now we're just missing the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so the next one is inside the Republic base.
Wait, so are all the
Okay.
next ones Republic?
No, this one is we can get it, but we're gonna have to go inside the Republic base. Well, it's
Okay.
not
Where we go?
inside the base exactly. It's in one of those those uh, those towers that they have on one of the upper levels.
Well, where do you want us to go?
I want you to notice that he
We're gonna get
disappeared.
it.
He just left.
He just
Yeah, I
left.
quick travel to the next area. It's the high security
Uh,
section, the Imperial Command Post.
Imperial Command. Got it. Okay.
There's only one here. The rest are all in the tomb.
Okay. And I'm also not a fan of the battle pass. That is that's just asking for trouble.
Wait. See, now I will say that I've had my head in the sand since those changed things came out. Mostly, not. My head hasn't been stuck in the sand. My head's been outside of the gaming news, so I've just had a little peripheral.
Yeah.
They're doing a battle pass?
Yeah.
Oh, good heavens. I have been
They're-
paying for Conan servers for I don't know how many years, 2 of them, and that might, I might just have to make a save, give it to the people who play, and be like, all right, folks, have. Oh man.
Yeah. They're doing a battle pass, which is essentially a subscription.
Yeah. Just saying battle pass like brings very negative connotations to me.
Oh, I know. That's the thing that really.
It's like a
I mean,
dirty word.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, do the devs not know what that means to players and how that reads? It's like,
Do they even care?
well, clearly they're adding it, so they gotta care somewhat.
No, because
do they care what players
pretty much
think?
everybody knows what players think of loot boxes and pay to
Yeah.
win, and they still do it. So I don't think they really care.
Well, okay. So to be fair, they have mini games. I mean, mini games have cut back on loot boxes. They don't at least they don't do like the loot boxes where you have to have a loot box in order to get something. Where getting something is
Okay.
100% random chance. Oh dear God, do we have to go in here?
I don't know if it's this tower over here or if it's the other tower at the back. That one over there. But it's one of these 2. Maybe we can get up one of those ramps. Can we climb here?
No, this is not that kind of game.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe.
See
I
if
don't
you
know
can
what-
climb there. I'm gonna see if I can find a ramp around here.
Yeah, I only got as far as that one spot. I couldn't go any higher. And now I can't even get there.
Up.
Wish I could like force push you up there or something.
Right. Actually, I can force push you.
But I can't even get as far up as you had. Oh, there we go.
Okay, okay. I think we can get up here.
Oh. Okay. Where's up here?
On the other side of the. If you,
Okay.
if you, hang on.
This way, MJ.
But it was so close.
I know it feels it's tragic.
You're like right
Can,
there.
can you get next to the cliff?
Where's the cliff?
Oh no, wait, no. No, you can't get.
Wait,
You have
you
to
can't
go
get up?
around through the north side of the base. I'm going back to show you where.
North side? Okay, north side's over here.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit up on this big root until. Oh, I'm gonna come over here because that thing wants to eat me on the big root.
Okay,
I don't
if you
even
can see
wanna
me
fight
on the
it.
mini map, come this way.
Wait, where are we going? It's not
You-
here?
Whoops.
We can go up on the mountain
here?
side there and get over to the top of the wall.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Are we here?
Yeah, I think you can get through those rocks over there.
Oh. Hold on. Oh, yeah, hold on. Maybe over here. Oh. Okay. Maybe. Holy cow.
Yep, here we go.
Oh,
Oh!
Don't you have that jump to target
I
thingy?
do. I do. I just got to get it around to where you're in range again.
When has Fun Comes marketing never made sense? Yeah.
Prison lockdown droid.
Yeah, when has Funcom's marketing ever made sense? Yeah, you're right.
Well, they did a countdown, and then their stuff was leaked, so the countdown didn't even matter.
Yeah, I know. That was funny.
Okay, let's see if it's this one. It's this one.
Quick, click. Yes.
Yeah, we didn't have to fight the robots or anything. Okay, so now we need to get to the tomb. So quick travel to the Imperial frontline. Oh, yeah, Imperial frontline camp. Then use the teleports.
Wait, what's...
Okay.
Okay. Wait, so we're gonna use the speeder?
No, the teleports down south over there.
Yeah, the teleport's over here. Yeah, Hikari, I loved that. That was the greatest, most terrible thing. It was the worst marketing ever, or maybe the best, one or the other, and nothing in between. And yeah, where they had a countdown. They had this like blood dripping thing for 7 days. Oh wait, where are we going? Wait, before I go on.
Okay, let's see. There's one near the tomb. Go to the last one. Lower prison magma transport.
Done. All right. Yeah. So they had that blood drippy thing that went on for a week. I'm gonna say it was a week, and then that then at the end of that, they said, "Okay, we're going to make an announcement on
Later.
the 21st."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they had, and then that on the 21st, that announcement was, "Okay, it's going to be sometime soon." It was so bad.
Yeah. I mean, hype is supposed to give you something concrete.
Oh gosh.
Like hype for our Wednesday night tour streams. You know?
Yeah. Best. It was just the best thing. I mean, it was so bad, it was good.
Well, there have to be experiences in the world where the rest of business and people can look at them and say, look, folks, this is exactly what not to do.
Exactly. Okay, yeah. Exactly.
It sounds bad, but, sometimes they may be talking bad about us, but at least they're talking about us, right? Oh. Mind trap.
Okay, so let's get the other one that's outside. The other ones are all inside vaults.
Okay. Yeah, I do think it was. However, as somebody who manages a server that has mods, I was in a panic at least 3 or 4 times this week.
Oh.
Because they didn't say what was gonna come. We had that dripping thing, that dripping blood thing, and I'm like, no, well, maybe they can do. Okay, well, let's plan for this, for some downtime, and just in case. And then that didn't happen. And then we're like, okay, well, the 21st, okay, maybe we should plan for some downtime on the 21st. No, that's just a live stream. Okay, all right.
I'm all flicking my camera around. Yeah, so maybe we shouldn't pick Conan Exiles, because the mods will be all broken.
Weren't you missing a Datacron here in Belsavis?
I think maybe I was. Hang on.
Really? I thought we
The
got
one
all
with
the
the
Datacrons except for the one that.
No, the green matrix shard is what I'm missing.
It's the one.
Oh.
Yeah, but you need that, right, for the achievement?
I don't think so. I think I already have that achievement, but I'm happy to get it out of the way.
It's the one where we need to get those. What are they called? The Rakata power cubes or whatever they're called. We need 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken, to activate one of the machines, and that's where you get the Datacron.
Yeah.
I don't know. But maybe we should. Maybe we do need to think about it, Larry. What
Doing another game?
What would we do if we had? I mean, we've been doing tour for 4 years now or something. Wait, what is that big glowy thing over there? I want to go click on it.
It's the lore object.
Oh, good.
That's what we're clicking on. It's a good thing you want to click on it, because that's what we're clicking on.
Because I was ready to go over and click on it anyway. I just wasn't sure if...
Would be nice if it would summon a world boss.
That
There
definitely
is one
looks
that
like
does.
it's supposed to do something there. Absolutely.
Okay, so the other ones are in vaults.
Okay. Can we go in? Can we go into all the vaults?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's quick travel to the signal monitoring center. It's the quick travel, not the closest one. It's the one above that.
Yeah. It's the northernmost one. Rabble, rabble.
I mean, at this point, my character can't even do new content. I mean, I've been able to get past that stupid ship. So, I haven't even done the next new content. Larry had to show off all that. If everything just goes that way... I mean, I might be out of playing tour anyway. I can't get through that thing.
I think I've actually got this one.
Ooh, why is it gold?
It's a quest item.
Oh. Not for me. I didn't see anything. Just...
Yeah.
It's not for me either.
I think.
But yeah,
well, I mean, we don't have the quest. So
yeah.
maybe it's not going to show up. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. It's only a game. I mean, there is a quest down here, and there is a quest item. It's been a long time since I've had to deal with it. I don't remember.
Over there in the corner.
In the corner?
Here.
Oh, here we go.
Where I was standing? Oh, hey. I was standing on the lore object. Oh, your companion kind of has a mind of her own. His own. He just took off over there and is like,
Yeah. Okay. 2 vaults to go.
Whee!
We got the lore, so let's go, let's go. We got the lore, so let's go. Oh. Because I don't want to give up streaming nights with Larry, because Larry is awesome.
Only on Wednesdays.
only on Wednesdays.
I'm only awesome on Wednesdays. Every other day, you just don't want to be near me.
I mean, I guess we could actually extend Backseat streaming and have Larry be a host every other week.
Sure. Do we have like enough footage?
No, we keep getting footage from people.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Are we getting enough footage to do that? That's what
I think so.
Well, Kari had a suggestion, which is to do the other classes.
No. I do not like
That
Tor
sounds
enough
that
to
sounds
do that. No.
That sounds exhausting.
It is.
Yeah,
That's a big range.
What?
Big aggro range.
Oh.
that is a suggestion, and that could be a good suggestion, except that does not.
Oh yeah, backseat streaming.
That is not what. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What?
yeah. If other people want to run through, and okay,
Yeah.
so if someone else wants to run through the footage of the other classes, and Larry and I can just sit back and talk about food and comment on that, or we could just make it the Mop Food Network, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Hikari. I thank you for. I know you said the backseat streaming idea, but I didn't know that you tied that to the other classes, because I don't think I could physically come in and play them.
Mm.
But it could just be. I mean, so currently as it is, with backseat streaming, it's only every other week. So Chris and I are both responsible for getting some 1 day a month. You know,
Getting footage 1 day a month?
yeah. So you've usually you've
gotcha.
got family, friends,
I don't have
coworkers.
friends. You're my only friend, MJ.
You're in trouble. Where's my group? Stealthy. Didn't I have a group stealth? I thought I had a group stealth.
Eh. Oh god, don't die, don't die.
This is an heroic area, don't forget that.
Oh wait, so should I be paying attention to what I'm doing?
Eh.
I mean, I really liked Choose My Alignment, and I thought it was a great idea, and
Fenzile is a rank 50 companion, so I think we can power through.
I don't think I could play another character up. And the other thing is, though, even if we're watching the other classes, I mean, would we still be kind of just airing grievances about the game? You know?
Yeah. I mean, we've already played the best class there is, so, you know.
Inquisitor, right?
No.
Yeah.
Best class is Inquisitor. You mean best story?
No. No.
Yes.
Inquisitor is not the most fun to play as a class. It might be like the most overpowered class, but it's not the most fun to play.
Yeah, typical Juggernaut thing to say.
Oh, that was not what I was going for. Because Juggernaut is not the most fun class to play either.
No, saying that that the Inquisitor is overpowered.
Oh no, it totally is.
This one, here it is.
That's without question. They are the most overpowered.
Are they massively overpowered, though?
They are massively overpowered.
There we go. Does Larry have a Star Citizen account?
Oh dear God! Oh that hurts. To think I would have a Star Citizen account.
I have one.
I have one too.
I do not. I do not want one. I mean, I guess, yeah. No. I'm sorry. I do not want to feed that machine.
I can imagine that Larry's face right now is the one from that girl in that meme that's tasting that thing, and she says, "Nah, well, no, wait, no." That's Larry right now. Maybe no, wait, no, yeah, no, wait, no. I don't want to go there. Okay, let me see.
You know, we could just start Star Wars Galaxies Night.
Okay, yeah, let's quick travel Wait, let me see. I don't know if I have
No,
that
no.
one.
See, who's the one going? Yeah, no. Oh, maybe. No.
Imperial Remote Post. Do you have that one?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll keep it in the Star Wars. We'll just switch to.
Oh, Star Wars Galaxies, man. I don't know if I could do that game again.
Squadrons.
That would be rough. I mean, in 2003 when it was released, it was a decent game and whatnot, but that was 100 years ago.
It's the only other Star Wars game I have.
Yeah, well, it's the only one there is, really. Oh, as far as MMO is concerned. Although I am very much looking forward to the next Jedi.
Fallen Order?
Yeah, Fallen Order. The other, not Fallen Order. What are they calling it? It's
But the sequel to
yeah,
Fallen
the sequel
Order.
to Fallen Order. Yeah. Very much looking forward to that. Fallen Order is probably the best Star Wars game that's come out in a long time. It was so good. So good. And so my favorite Star Wars time period is actually the time period.
Oh,
that
wait.
Fallen Order was- What?
See?
What am I waiting?
See this cube here? These are
Yeah.
the four. You need 4 of these to get the matrix shard.
Okay, well, MJ just got one.
And it blew up.
Yeah,
It blowed up.
it disappears and another one spawns
Yeah.
somewhere. They have, I think, 4, 5, or 6 spawn points.
They persist after logging out, right? I don't have to find
But-
all 4 of these at the same time.
No.
Correct.
No, you can even put them in the bank.
Okay.
I think I might
And-
have some in the bank.
And
But there's
Hikari,
only-
you are correct.
Only one spawns. There's only one active at a time. So you need to go through all the
All the spawn points.
points. Yeah, and when you get one, another one is going to appear in one of the other spawn points. So you're going to have to go around looking for them.
All right,
I remember
bi-weekly
doing that.
Conan Chop Chop. How about that?
Oh, okay. All right, I might be on board with that.
uh,
I don't know if that has enough content for us to.
Yeah, I think it's that one over there.
Yeah, Hikari. Yeah, SWG did not age well. Mechanically, it's great. I think. I mean, from a, like as far as crafting and things like that are concerned.
Yep, this is the one. Power Relay Vault. Okay.
I mean, is this something we really do need to explore?
Maybe. I mean,
We already had things that were turning us off, but the whole guild leader thing just really rubbed me wrong. I mean, I'm not even the guild leader, but that's just not something you do. You don't take...
yeah.
Ugh.
Well, if there are different types of guilds, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but it was just
Why would
automatically
you need
done.
different...
Because I think the
You don't.
idea is to keep the guild at the subscriber level instead of downgrading the guild automatically. So
you
if
shouldn't
there's
have
one,
to downgrade guilds. I mean,
But-
the whole point of it is just stupid. It's terrible. There is no excuse. Oh, well, go be a downgraded free to play guild instead. I'm like, why? Why should you take content away from... I mean, talking about a person who paid for 10 years. And I paid for, I know, like the last year, I forgot to turn the stupid sub off. That was dumb of me. just things like that just really irk me.
Yeah.
And the fact that I cannot continue with the I can't do content right now, and even if they finally get something new out, I can sit back and we can watch Larry's character do it, but choose my alignment's totally gone.
Okay, so I think you're only missing the
Infinite Empire and World Razor.
Yeah, it's the
which are
Republic
one.
colony. So
Cool.
you wanna
Next planet.
go to another planet, or maybe try to get the Datacron?
I don't want to have to. Here. Oh, the Datacron. I don't care about that one. That one, however you want to do that one. I'll leave that up to MJ. Do you want to do Datacron or
let me just check.
Loremaster?
Let me just check one thing, because if I have a few Rakata cubes in the bank, we don't have to go around looking for them.
Just trade them? Wait, do I could check if I have any of those things. I'd have to check my bank though.
You only have one over there. It's the first one.
Oh my gosh! I just noticed something. And I totally forgot they did this. God, another thing that is just...
Oh no, did they take away some inventory?
Thing. No, they didn't take away inventory. They took away hot bars.
Oh.
Yes. You can unlock those, by the way.
So, yeah, regardless, that is so dumb. So dumb. Okay.
It's basically comfort of playing. It's what they prefer to do that instead of limiting other things, which, I mean, it's a choice.
No, well, it's not okay. All right, so, like subscriptions and whatnot should be additive, not, like.
Not core mechanics.
Right. Well,
I'm sorry. Guild is a core mechanic. The hot bar is a core mechanic. You know, that's... Anyway, yeah. So, tired MJ is also grumpy MJ. So yeah, I may not be able to choose my alignment now for the rest of my life, because I don't know that I can't bring myself to go back into that. I mean, I did that twice, and it failed. I can't bring myself to go back in, but that means I can't ever go forward. Hikari, you can play Diablo Immortal.
I think I have some of those cubes, but I don't see. Is it bound to Legacy, or is it bound to?
I thought it was bound to.
It doesn't say bound to anything.
Legacy is I think it's bound to Legacy.
If it doesn't say anything, it's. Oh yeah, it's probably tradable.
I didn't think it was wholly tradable though.
Well, let me see. You're right. I'm gonna. Let's just see if you can. Yeah.
Guess so. Okay. It's tradable.
I'm wondering if we picked up any on the other adventures and I stuffed it in my bank. But I wouldn't know, because... I mean, I can't check my bank from here.
Oh, here.
Doesn't... Yeah, Larry has that...
Wait, can you check your bank from...
I have Legacy.
He has the...
We hope our inventory will meet your needs.
The repair droid?
No, Legacy cargo hold.
Oh, the thing that you called on top of your repair droid, so I can't
Yep.
Thank
Yeah.
you for your patronage.
Aha, there's one here.
There we go. All right, and I have no way to search, right? Okay. Oh wait, this is just legacy, so I can't tell my regular. It looks like a little cube. All right, we're looking for a cube.
I got one. So we only need 2 more. I'm gonna check on Andrea's bank. Maybe he has. I think I had more
Are they
of those.
are they in mission? Are they in mission items? What are they called?
No, they're normal. It looks like
It's a
a
normal.
box.
Yeah, it.
Oh, because I have like matrix shards.
No, this one's
I have a
actually called the
blue
Ricotta
one.
Energy Cube.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do they have different names?
No, they're all the same.
Ricotta Energy Cube.
Are they
Okay.
different colors or anything?
And there's no way to search.
No, they're all the same.
Yeah, so I mean, I could have one in my actual bank, but
Oh, this is your bank, right there.
no, that's
The
just
lug-
legacy.
Oh, right.
Your character
have
has
that?
a bank.
Right.
Hikari says,
I
I
don't-
don't see you guys sharing my Tower of Fantasy addiction. Yeah, I looked through my legacy cargo and I did not find it.
I have a 5-pack of Starfighter experience boosts.
You can probably sell those for like 20 million.
Probably.
Except no, he can't get the money, so.
You know what? Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to get it. You know what I do have that would sell for a lot?
What was
I
that?
have Shea Vizla's armor.
Ah. I mean, can you even buy or sell? Are you even allowed to use the market? I mean,
Oh, who knows?
honestly, I don't.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I only have that one. So we need 2 more. If you want to
Okay.
if you want to do that.
Yeah, no, let's go for that. We're here.
Okay, so let me see where they are.
Okay, so how do I tell what missions I've done?
In your log? Oh, that you've done.
Yeah, like I want to see the if I've done any Belsavis stuff on her. Have we? I mean, what do you?
I don't think we have.
If it's any peripheral beyond the character story, then that would probably be the big fat no.
Yeah, the only one we would have done beyond the character story would have been Belsavis, but I don't think we did. We didn't do the Dreadmaster stuff.
Well,
right? I don't think
Belsavis
we
is
did.
where we're at.
I know we didn't, but I don't remember us doing the Dreadmaster stuff because that's the only one that I would have said would have been worth it. Is the Dreadmaster one, but I don't think we did it. Pretty sure we did not.
Okay, you can invite me again.
Oh, forgot you left. Okay, hold on. I was making something. Okay. Where to?
Okay, so we'll just leave the. No, we can quick travel to the to that to the Imperial thingamajig where we were
Yes.
just now.
What?
Frontline, command post, deep
no,
launch
the-
point.
The previous one where we were.
The remote post.
Oh, what the hell? What am I doing in the space station?
Oh.
This is so stupid.
I'm so bad. We had a drinking game for stupid today in Tor. Yeah, there are like 4 things named Imperial. We don't know what the last thing we were at.
It's the closest one to where you are.
The remote
Oh,
post.
right. Remote
Okay.
post. Got it.
All right. Wow.
Okay. Totally not Tor related. My wife just sent this to me. I love this idea. It's a Princess Bride themed restaurant where the waiters all say "as you wish" after taking your order, and finish the Fezzik in an hour, and your meal is free.
Do they introduce themselves as "My name is Inigo Montoya, prepare to dine"?
Yes.
See, they have to be saying the "as you wish" though, as they're going towards the kitchen. As you wish.
Yeah.
Inconceivable. I'm sad.
Yep. Instead of large, you get items of unusual size.
Yeah. Somebody tries to order something. I do not think that means what you think it means. Going around
People
the
on
table.
their-
Anybody want a peanut?
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 cubes.
Okay. Only 2 more to go.
Yes.
Wabble, wabble, wabble.
There he is, turned into the Hamburglar.
Well, that's what the Tauntaun says whenever it apparates.
Tauntaun.
Spawns.
Spawns. I like apparates.
Oh, joy.
Okay, so this is one of the spawn points around here somewhere.
I mean, we just
That's
picked
vague.
one up from over here.
No, we picked one from over there near the passage, which is another spawn point, but it's not here. So
Okay.
Next.
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 Oh no,
remember-
wait, there it is.
Oh. What? Oh, yeah, there you go. What do you know? One more. Oh, okay. I was going to say it didn't explode. What's going on?
Okay, might as well go check if it appeared back there again.
Okay.
So out of all the spawn points, it can only be at one at a time?
Yes.
Right. I remember doing this as a guild. It was, we had to do this for 6 people.
Oh, jeez. Unpleasant. Did you just hide people at every spawn point? Right? And
Well,
they pick
it's
it
just
up?
kind of what we did.
And then
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
get
Kinda
it
what we did.
there, then you have to go and trade with somebody else so they can come there. And
I actually don't know how long it takes, but I think it's almost instantaneous.
Yeah, it's like within seconds.
So it's not here.
you just spread 12 people out and put each one at a spawn point or whatever, and you can just bounce it back and forth between spawn points. Oh, say Hikari, fun other Star Show fact. Paramount Plus has Galaxy Quest right now. When you search for Star Trek, it comes up as one of the results, officially making it one of the best Star Trek movies.
There you go. It is. It really is.
Oh, man. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? 2 more days I have to take little guy
it
to
is.
school.
Oh, he's still in school?
Yep.
Around here somewhere, I don't know exactly where.
It's been too long. I don't remember.
Yeah. No, wait. I think it's yeah. It's further ahead. It's near the. It's next to that little lake over there. That little small lake.
Wait, what? Oh, we're not far. Okay, I see.
Yeah, near this thing. I think it's behind this rock, but it's not here.
I don't know. Last time you said it's not here, it was here. What if we would have
Right.
gone everywhere and never found it because...
Well, to be fair, I haven't done this in a while, so I know the general area where they are, but not the specific location where they are.
Speaking of specific locations, I've kind of lost you. Completely lost you. Where the heck are you?
I'm up on the
Well,
ridge.
There are a few dots in the mini map, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to
You
follow
can look
that.
at those.
Well, I didn't know which one was you. Kind of in the middle.
Okay, the other one is around here somewhere, but it's not here as well. No, it's next to that crash site back there, if I'm not mistaken.
Eh?
Yeah, this is the annoying bit where you have to run around looking for... Well, we only need one more, so we're actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of them we found fairly easy. You had 1. So this isn't too bad. I'll click off
At least-
one thing at least.
At least there's no jumping puzzles.
Biometric
yeah,
safe
right here.
box.
Oh, that's not it. Dang
No, that's a safe box, and
It-
I don't have
it.
slicing.
It was glowy. It was glowy, and I'm like, oh, that's it. No, that's not it.
Yeah.
It's highly disappointing.
So it's probably... Probably no, it has to be on the last spot.
Okay, because if it's not,
Then
then
we
we've
missed
missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I know the general location, but they're... I don't think they're always in the same exact spot. So I think it's around here somewhere he's supposed to be.
Is this the area we're supposed to be looking at?
Oh, there's... Oh. Oh, there's a couple of more. Okay.
Next.
I think there's one spot over here near this ridge.
This ridge? On the ridge? Next to the ridge? In the ridge?
I think it
Speaking
was...
of in-
Yeah, there it is. It's down there.
Ah, I
No.
flew right over it. It's right here. Got it.
Cool. We win.
We
So where are we
win.
supposed
We
to do
win. Yeah. Now what?
Okay, now we have to go inside a cave. Which is...
Oh yeah. I know which cave it is.
You do? Okay, I'll follow you.
Hold on. I gotta find it though.
I know it's
my
around.
God.
It's in
Oh,
the middle.
It's right here, down this way.
It's the one with that. Oh
It's
yeah,
the
it's over there.
Dreadmaster cave.
Yeah, with a giant elevator.
Yeah, it's kind of this way. Where am I? Okay, there.
No, no, no. It's this way. This way.
This way? Oh, well, okay, fine. You can go that way.
It's in here. It's inside this cave, this tunnel.
Is this one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Oh shoot! I was thinking it was the other one. Okay, never mind.
No, it's this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I was thinking I was thinking it was the one further south.
I really do still like this character, though.
Someone is having fun exploring.
What?
There's a guy in general saying, "Well, stuck moved me further outside the map."
No. What is that? Oh, I forgot. Never mind.
Well, yep.
Nothing important.
Oh, hey, look.
Okay, so now you put one cube in each slot and click the thing.
Click the other one.
Wait, what?
Click this thing.
Yes, but it says choose input, run shard sequence, or exit.
Red shard sequence.
That one.
So you get the matrix shard.
Am I supposed to be able to get that?
It takes a bit.
Ah. Legacy title unlocked, Datacron Master.
Galactic.
Nice.
Galactic Datacron Master.
So it was
Yay!
the only one that you were missing.
Well, yeah, but you told me we didn't need that when we
No,
were
for the
running
ach-
this.
For the achievement, you do.
All right. Well, we accomplished something this
We
week.
accomplished something. Yay!
And you unlocked a decoration, which you can see it, which is that table with the datacrons, the 5 different colored datacrons.
You do? Is it?
Yeah.
Do you have to buy it or something, or?
No, it's already unlocked. You can see them on your. So if you go to the achievement lists, location, general, and exploration, the last one, where you get the legacy title Datacron, you also get Master Exhibit, Dark Datacrons, and Light Datacrons.
Oh. Nice.
Those are really cool.
Yay.
We did something.
We did. Oh, we actually have 4 planets finished, not 3. Wait, 1,
Eh?
2, 3, 4, 5. I was wrong in my post. I thought we only had 3 completed. We actually completed 5 out of all of them.
Ah, we're better than we thought we were.
Yeah. Except now, if we wanted to continue with this one, we've got to run my character through all the story. What all is she gonna have to do? I'm very...
You're gonna have to do the Bell Savage story for the Republic side? That'll be fun. And by fun, I mean...
Well, just the planetary arc.
Yeah.
Well, how long is that going to take? I mean, can we do it in a stream, or are we going to be stuck on it for a long time?
It's
So,
been a
yeah.
while.
So they were saying...
I
they
like
were
that
saying
answer, so yeah.
To get the Galactic Loremaster achievement, the Legacy title, you must have the following characters. Inquisitor/Warrior. They have completed their class quests on Korriban. Trooper/Smuggler that have access to Ord Mantell. Counselor/Knight that have completed their class quests on Titan. Characters on both factions that can access and complete Corellia. Planet Arc. So the same thing that we have to do here in Macab, we probably have to do in Corellia, because they're lore entries that unlock only when we do specific missions. And level 50-55 characters on both factions with access to Macab.
Well, I'm pretty sure my my consular is over 50. I think.
And
But what was one of them? You need an Inquisitor or a Knight or something? Wait. Because I don't even have one of those.
do you have the Korriban? I think you have Korriban completed, right? I think we completed Korriban because you entered in one of your other characters.
Yes, I went with my Shocky.
Yeah, and you also have Ord Mantell completed.
Oh, that's
Now I don't
Beastmaster.
know about Titan. Maybe you have Titan completed or not. I don't know. So you
should
might
be able
need
to
a
see-
Counselor /
I do not
Knight.
have Tython. I do have my consular. She's the Republic level 50 something.
Okay, so see what you're missing on Titan.
Probably everything.
No, if you're level to 50, you
Okay.
probably have something there.
What's it under? General?
Because it says requirements. You must have a Jedi Counselor or
Rediscovering
Knight.
Tython. I'm missing 1 there.
Okay. Because the Jedi weapons and holocron lore objects are rewarded as part of the class story. So if you have those,
Yes.
you already done the quests. Which means rediscovering Titan is... Yeah, it's near the first area.
Okay, so you only need you only need a Republic character. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
only needs a Republic character to get that one.
Right, but that's the only Republic character I have to play is the consular.
Oh, well, okay. Then we're good.
Except we've got to do.
But I don't know about the other planets.
You said Corellia.
Corellia.
I'm looking at her achievements right now.
Oh, I have 1 lore on Corellia, and that's Starship Manufacturing.
Good luck with that one. Yeah.
You already have Ord Mantell, right?
Yeah, we finished Ord Mantell.
Ord Mantell. Yeah.
Yeah, because it says except for refugees of war or all other lore objects require you to have either a trooper or a smuggler.
Razor Ron and Grazer I don't have. No, that's Bestiary. Hang on.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's Beastmaster.
We have Ord Mantell is one of the ones I've completed. Sonata. Corellia is long.
Yeah, there are a lot of them in Corellia.
I do not have a boosted character. I only have these 2 characters. Well, that's not true. I do have a Low level, I have a smuggler, but... So basically, all I have to do... I just have to run and do Belsavis.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lists. Okay, Narshada, you only need to do one faction to get the achievement. So the lore objects are probably shared, linked, like the datacrons.
She needs like almost all of Coruscant.
Yeah, but that's pretty straightforward. There's no
Okay.
class requirements or anything like that.
Yeah, I only have one of Coruscant.
We have none of Drum and Koss. But that should be pretty straightforward too.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, you're checking all mine?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah, I can see your achievements. Yeah. None on Hoth. We need to do them all on Hoth. All on Hutta.
Okay, Hoth has specific. There's one Empire only. There's one Republic only, and you need all of them.
But there's no class story though. You don't have to worry about that, right?
No. Be right back.
All right. So basically, maybe we can get some stuff done. It's just how long it'll take to do Belsavis to.
That is both Corellia and Belsavis to do the class story. That's a bit.
Wait, so Coruscant's one of the ones that needed a class story?
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't that a class I don't have?
No, you could. It's just the not class story. Sorry, the planetary story.
Okay.
But both Coruscant and Belsavis planetary stories take a while.
Hey, Kara, you probably have boosted slot free. I don't know.
I see. Oh, hold on. I get it. So you want to boost a character, but boosting a character, that's not gonna. I think you still have to do the story because you have to be able to get into the instances, if I'm not mistaken. So having a boosted character is not necessarily going to help. Break time?
Yeah, no, I'm going to check out my characters real quick.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm not. I could just bring up the countdown page. All right, so my 33 sorcerer is what we just used on Korriban. My 52, I have 52 sage. I do have a 50 scoundrel and apparently a 52 mercenary. When did I get her? When did I make her 52? There's no way I played her up to 52. She had to have been boosted or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do have my sage, so she can, and she's the one I've played on stream already. So, and she's 52. She's on Odessin right now, doing whatever we were doing there. Actually, no, because I don't believe I've ever played that character. So I feel like it must have boosted or something because, I've never played that character. I've played my smuggler and I've played my consular and I've played this one.
Most planets we only need to do the lore items on one character. Either faction is fine, except Hoth. That has a couple. There are specific to each faction, but they're not. You need both of them. um, but it's not story related. And there's Corellia, which two of the lore objects require planetary arc completion, which is the Medal of Imperial Glory, which is rewarded to Empire players that finish the planetary arc,
Wait.
and first class Corellian blood stripes, which is the equivalent. So you get that when you complete the Corellia story in the Republic.
So I'd have to do the story freaking twice.
Mm, Technically, no, because the stories are different. But yes,
I
you have to
have
do
to
them
run. Oh.
on the Empire and on the Republic. Yes.
Who
So
suggested this lore master, huh?
Shadow. It was Shadow.
Are you sure it wasn't you, Andrea?
No, it was definitely Shadow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No.
I had nothing to do with it.
No, I remember you suggest. Oh. I mean, maybe we should have
So-
just gone with the Beastmaster and just gone and killed things,
Yeah,
right?
the Beastmaster is easier in that regard. We can still go for the Beastmaster and complete this at a later time, because we're gonna have to do the Corellia on the Empire.
You say at a later time, like I'm actually gonna ever want to run through these stories multiple times.
You're not doing them multiple times. The
If I
stories are
have to
different.
do it on it, no, I have to run through the whole planetary thing. I already didn't want to do it. I was talking myself into doing it for one. Then you told me I have to do it for 2 planets. But now I have to do 1 planet twice. Yes.
Kind of, yes.
Not kind of. You have to run it
Well,
through on Imperial, and then you
it's
have to
not
run
the
it
same
through. It doesn't matter.
That's-
I don't want to
I
do
know.
it.
Oh no, I'm not saying that you
That-
should. I'm not saying that you should.
I'm
But it
saying
is a different story.
it
just to be
doesn't
fair.
matter.
Yes.
You just have to. I have to run through the planet again. That's twice. I have to go through the planet again. Ah, I don't
Yes,
know.
it's 3 planetary arcs. It's Belsavis and Corellia twice.
Oh my gosh.
We could save that
I mean-
for last.
I mean, technically, we could choose my alignment as we're doing the planetary stories.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of alignment stuff in the stories.
Yeah.
Well, I only do that on this character. There's no way I'm gonna let anybody vote anything on my Republic
Well,
character.
yeah, that's fine.
Maybe. We haven't done
I mean,
any
they're
choose
not-
my alignment in forever, but
Yeah. And they're not bad stories. These are some of the original ones, which were pretty good. So.
but Larry
They're-
said we didn't have to do that stuff.
No, you didn't have to. Still don't have to.
Don't have
The
to play the
Belsavis
game either.
The Belsavis one is very good.
Maybe we should try.
Corellia, maybe not so much. But Belsavis is good. Well, Corellia, the problem I have, and well, most people have with Corellia, is that you run around a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of running around
And-
and Corellia, but it's a good story.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but you
In-
have to
Empire
run
side, at least.
so much just to, go over there, and you run for 15 minutes to talk to one guy.
Yeah.
And then run around again to do whatever he asked, and then it's
I
done,
don't-
and you go to the... So, it's annoying on
I-
that respect.
I don't like the Republic side where you have to talk to space otters. Not a big fan of that.
Okay, so next time, do some choose my alignment with Belsavis, and I need to be on my Republic for that.
Weren't you doing choose your alignment on this one?
Oh, that's right. So that would mean we'd have to do whatever. We'd have to do Coruscant. So it would be two bits of story I couldn't even do with choose my alignment. Oh.
Yeah. It'd be one. We could do one. Choose my alignment because of.
Cliff says I disagree. Corellia on either side sucks.
Uh,
Oh.
I'm okay with the story. The story's fine. But like Andrew said, yeah, running around that's not fun.
All right, I heard that the story was going to be nice on Belsavis. Let's do Belsavis.
Okay. Well,
See
you
if
mean
it
next
can
time.
next time. Yo, not right now. No. See if it can put me in a good enough mood to want me to continue on with the other. that's what we'll
There we
try.
go. Okay, sounds like a plan. Oh, is that Republic side?
Yes.
that's Republic.
It has to
Yes.
be Republic.
Okay.
So it can't be choose my alignment.
All right.
And
I'll
we
have
know
to-
how much Larry loves playing Republic.
Yeah, I have to unlock a Republic character.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because your characters got locked up.
Yeah.
Oh.
My 30 characters, 31, 32. I don't know how many I have. I have too many.
You have many,
32
many,
characters.
many pages worth, yes.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, we haven't done story stuff in a long time. So where shall we travel to? It's safe. Just go to the fleet.
Wait, I should make. Hold on. How does this work? I
Hang
should
on.
make a dark side Republic character with an Imperial class. I have a light side Imperial character with a Republic class.
What? Larry
I
should
would
make a
like-
Dark Side Republic character with the Imperial class. That's what Sonata says. And
Okay, yeah,
Cliff
hold on.
agrees. Cliff Anderson,
Huh.
Belsavis in a good mood.
I think I might
Uh.
have one.
So this character's done here. I can just take her to the fleet and forget about.
Hang on.
For
You're saying,
Oh.
hang on. Why? Why? Is there something else here?
what are we holding on to?
No, I just want to show you.
37.
So you want to come all the way through here? Why isn't it easier to go to the fleet, or are you going Republic or something here?
Did you get that?
Yes. All right.
So you can see the datacrons.
Oh, yes. Impatient nerd girl. Whoops, my bad. Oh. Message got deleted for too many emotes. Hi. So I gotta go find some tables here and here.
Yeah, I think they're right,
Oh, yep.
right down the steps.
That's a lot of.
So this is the light side one, and that's the dark side one over there.
What about this one in the middle?
That one is. Let me check. Datacron dark versus light.
And then I wonder how you get that if you.
Source miscellaneous,
Okay.
which is very specific.
Yes. Well, that's really cool. Now, if we ever did a Datacron thing again, I'd have a really good screenshot to use. That's what I needed for my Datacron hunts. All right. Belsavis story as Republic. We've got that. Now we need to go drown our sorrows in gummy bears or something. Oh, Larry can't. Sorry. Whatever you do, Larry, do not get the sugar-free gummy bears.
Okay. So
Okay, I'll keep that in
according
mind.
to
I didn't plan on it.
Soterista-
Do you know about sugar-free gummy bears?
No, I don't know anything about it. Why?
Okay,
What
apparently
should I know?
they're not, but apparently they're pretty good. But if you eat very many of them, they are an extremely potent laxative.
Okay, so you can buy them.
Wait.
What?
The dark versus light decoration, you can buy them.
Oh, I thought he was about to say we could buy the ancient lore, and I'm like, okay, what? I'll do it. I'll spend my credits.
Head to your base in Odessen, where Hylovis is. So the smuggler area in your Odessen base. There's a vendor there called Black Market Vendor, and he's the one that sells that decoration.
All right, I'll have to get that sometime. But Hikari, I found sugar-free sugar wafers at Walmart. They're delicious. Ooh, those the little colored wafers with the little frosting thing in between. You know, I love those wafers.
So I have a little problem when it comes to sugar-free stuff. I had what is it called? Sucralose. Well, actually, any alternative sugar. I taste it for hours afterward, or it tastes really bad. One or the other. And like stevia tastes terrible.
Oh,
can't
I have a
taste
bad
it.
reaction to NutraSweet, so
Yeah. Well, NutraSweet is that's anyway, but sucralose, which is essentially, from a chemical standpoint, pretty much the same as sugar, uh, but your body doesn't digest it, so it just it just tastes sweet. But it like sticks with me unless I found a couple of exceptions to that rule. Is that if there's not a lot of it in there, and there's a lot of citric acid in it, uh, that does not stick with me. So like, there's sucralose in Monster Energy drink, the white one,
oh, my
but there's
daughter
a lot of
just totally drank a billion of those for the end of her semester.
yeah, yeah. So
A billion.
there's
I'm serious.
there's
Oh.
sucralose there's sucralose in those Monster Energy drinks, the sugar free ones, obviously. Uh, but there's enough citric acid in there for whatever reason it doesn't like that taste doesn't stick with me. But like with Baja Blast Mountain Dew, the zero sugar of that also has sucralose in it, but that sticks with me. Like I can still taste it. I drank one an hour ago, and I'm still tasting that sugar, that sweet taste. Yeah.
There you go.
The zero whites are so good. Yeah, I will drink those. Yeah. The OK Boomer monster. I never heard it called that, but okay. I don't know. I don't. I we get it because it's the only energy drink that I can stand that isn't, that doesn't have sugar in it. Otherwise, I drink coffee. I drink so much coffee. There's a new coffee place. I say new. It's not super new. Like it's been around for a year, but new to me. Coffee place, down the street from me, like within walking distance, and
Ah.
it is really good. The coffee in there is just amazing.
Well, before we get completely sidetracked to an extra hour of food
Coffee
talk.
talk.
Coffee talk. Oh my goodness. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you to Andrea for coming to guide us, even though his internet was iffy. And thanks to all of you who came to support us here on OPTV as we grumbled about the decisions of SWTOR. I can't believe they took the guild leader away from me. That's
hilarious. I think it's funny. I mean, it's no longer. I mean, it's so funny. It's. I mean, it's so terrible. It's sad now. Just. And yeah.
Yeah. So, OPTV, where we question the decisions of SWTOR devs. That is true.
Yeah.
And you know what? That is part of our job, questioning, directions and stuff, because we are players as well as reporters and and I mean, we have a whole opinion category to say lots of opinions, And streams pretty much go in opinion land.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're gonna try that. Maybe the little break and doing some story stuff. Maybe that'll help rejuvenate us a little, or something. We'll see. But if you have ideas, go ahead in the stream post. Throw out ideas. If Larry and I need to switch to something else, give us your ideas, folks. Let us know what kind of game or content you think we can pull off.
Oh dear God, Final Fantasy 14. Oh, I would die. I would die.
I don't think we can because Chris regularly streams that.
Oh, does he? Okay, good.
I'm giving you an out, Larry.
Oh my God.
You got to go put it on the stream post so that we have a record of it and can go back and check that out. Remember that the chat in here is pretty much gonna poof. So yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is a regular with Chris, so we can't step on that toes. I mean, Larry is so sad that he's gonna lose this opportunity.
I mean that's terrible. It's tragic.
It's very hard, but he'll take one for the team. Oh my goodness. Everybody, thank you so much for all your support of both MassivelyOP.com and OPTV right here. Everything you guys do keeps us doing this.
I just want to say, though, if you do suggest World of Warcraft, we will kick you out of the stream. I'm just...
You will be banned from Twitch.
You will be banned.
Darth, I can see Darth going right now and posting the game that should not be named. Darth knows that there is a fine line between him getting banned and, yeah, that can happen. And it will end up having to be a game that we either have or can easily do. It's definitely not going to be something that MJ has to purchase or subscribe to. That just, I can't do that. That's unfortunately out.
You know something that I haven't played that I just got?
What?
That I know you've played quite a bit of. I've never played Ark. I've never played Ark. Yeah, did I lose you?
No, you didn't lose me, but there's a huge story behind that. Well, okay, so you just got Ark. So you would be able to have a Fjordur map. That might be interesting to take you through Fjordur. I have a thing because of the studio that I'm not willing to give them money anymore. But
I got it for free.
That is a free. What do y'all think? We can have Survival Wednesday with Larry. Hikari's yelling no, no, no.
Oh no. Okay, never mind.
Why? Why no, Hikari? Or is no to the Fallout 76?
Oh, to Fallout 76. Holy cow. I mean, I you know what? I would be willing to do it if MJ was up for it, but I don't think
I can't. The whole migrate the game over to Steam when the whatever net went down, it errored on me every single time, so I lost my Fallout 76.
Oh, it was to Ark. Hikari was saying no to Ark, but okay.
Oh. And isn't any time with Larry survival time? Yeah, Hikari, why no? Because I mean, as much as I have issues, it is a new map that seems interesting, and taking somebody through who has never played before could be very interesting. Ark would not be any better than Tor.
I literally, I mean, other than the fact that I know it has dinosaurs, I know it's a survival game, but I mean, really, I know nothing about it. I know nothing about the Ark, so I'm completely ignorant. So whatever you guys are saying, I believe you.
You know nothing, Shadow Snow?
Get out.
These are I don't have Lost Ark. Actually, I think I did once. I don't know. That's what I mean. You gotta go put these in the post, people, so we can discuss it on the site. Because this is all going to be wiped away, and Larry and I aren't ever going to think about this again because we're going to try to forget the stream ever happened. No, the very end we accomplished something, but no, we seriously want all these ideas. Go let us know on the site, and maybe your idea will get picked. That is definitely something. Yeah, Hikari knows that there's grumbling about Ark. There's definite grumbling about Ark on my end. But maybe I could stop and, let Larry lead the charge. We'll,
Okay, here we go. Minecraft.
Not a game I have, unless I steal my son's.
It's not what... Oh, wait. Do I have one? No, I don't think I have Minecraft either. There is Minecraft in my house. In fact, there are at least 3 copies of Minecraft amongst the people that live in my house. I don't think any of them are mine.
Maybe the next random shooters with Larry. There you go.
Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at shooters, especially like first person shooters. They actually make me queasy. They really make me queasy.
I have so many games in my list here, but not all of them are.
My Steam list is almost all like first person games. I don't have any.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Rend. That game doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it does. There's a server.
Oh, is there a server for Rend? Oh, okay.
Global Agenda. You got that. What was I just looking at?
Global Agenda. Holy cow. I haven't thought about that game in like 11 years.
We can just start. Hey, my daughter we got Among Us. We've never played yet. My daughter got Among Us for the whole family. She wanted to play with the family. So, yeah, great. I'm seeing lots of games in here that I liked that have been gotten rid of. So before MJ gets too bummed.
Tabletop Simulator. There we go. That's what we can do. Tabletop Simulator.
Oh yeah, it's free this week, I think.
Is Tabletop Simulator free this week? I have copies of Tabletop Simulator. I have like 4 of them I can give to people.
Is it I think there was something free on Epic this week.
That
was Tabletop, but it's probably not Tabletop Simulator. It's the
no. I have Overcooked.
I think it's the Game of Thrones tabletop game.
Oh,
okay.
I'm just trying to find my multiplayer games here because I don't have
a
lot of them.
MJ's cutting us off right now.
Okay.
We'll continue this conversation. Otherwise, we're going to be looking at this stream ending just you forever. Thank you, everybody. Do help us come up with something new. It might be fun. And, here, I have House Flipper. There, we can do that. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.